If you were watching cable news this past week, you might have heard from this man.
You are the enemy of free people. You support evil,
including independent media. There's no independent media like this in Syria.
London-based Muslim cleric Anjem Choudary tends to pop up in the news with an offensive soundbite whenever Islamic terrorist groups are in the headlines. He once led the now banned radical Islamist group Islam for UK. Among his more inflammatory comments, he's claimed that Muslims will one day implement Sharia law across Britain in some sort of Islamic state. He's dubbed Christmas celebrations the pathway to hellfire and suggested those who get drunk should be publicly flogged. Earlier this summer, he said he wanted to leave the UK to live in ISIS-controlled Syria or Iraq. Then there was this recent one-on-one with Fox News' Sean Hannity that quickly descended into a shouting match when Choudary refused to acknowledge the atrocities committed by ISIS.
Shut up, I'll give you an answer. Listen,
let's talk about Abdurrahman.
I would take every terrorist like you.
What about your drones?
It's moments like that which have the interpreters Michael Weiss describing Choudary as a rent-a-quote jihadi. Clearly, Chowdary's views on Islam put him well in the minority. As a writer for The Telegraph once put it, Choudary no more represents mainstream British Muslims than the Westboro Baptist Church represents American Christians. Yet he still gets airtime. Over in the UK, the BBC came under fire back in 2013 for inviting Choudary on one of its programs. The network defended the interview, saying Chowdary's views could offer some insight and show that such opinions exist. On the show, Choudary refused to condemn the gruesome murder of a soldier at the hands of two British Muslim converts. So why does Choudary, a man frequently described in the media as a hate preacher, continue to get a primetime platform? This is how Choudary himself explained it to CNN's Brian Stelter.
I don't believe that there's any platform which should not be utilized to pass the message of Islam.
You can watch the full interviews with Choudary on CNN.com and FoxNews.com. For Newsy, I'm Elizabeth Hagedorn, multiple sources, a broader view.